afternoon, and we've got 3 great presentations coming up. So I'm going to pass over to our first individual from TVU Networks.
Thank you, Richard. Hello, everyone. First of all, I hope the session after lunch are always hard to take because of people can feel sleepy because of people talking, and sometimes you're not interested. But I will try to make it as interesting as possible, and you can ask questions in between also. I'm very much happy to answer your questions in between. Okay, my name is Subodh Agarwal. I'm Senior Director Solutions for APAC region for TVU Networks. So today I'll be talking about TVU Cloud Production Solutions. A little bit about TVU. TVU is a 16-year young company. Okay, for a couple of decades we were in acquisition in cellular bonding. So, but last couple of years, like nearly 4 years now, so we moved our fundamental technology into cloud-based production because you know cloud is the future now. So we move all the fundamental technology into cloud. So we are doing based on microservices, Omni Cloud solutions, so based on that. So we have customers around the globe, 3,000 customers around the globe. So as you can see that we have ever-growing suites of products over the entire life of content journey, be it a connect, create, or deliver. We can call it acquisition, production, or delivery. So we have a lot of products, a lot of solutions across all the supply chain. Okay, so, and also, because of the microservices which we have on the cloud. So we can build a solution based on the client requirement so that the client can do experimentation, okay, and we help them to build a solution based on that. So you can see a media supply chain, okay. So first one is acquisition, always acquisition, getting a content from field or from wherever. And the good part is where we are differentiating from others is we are not accepting only the content which is getting using TVU products. We are open to any open protocol, be it a SRT, ZXC, HLS, RTMP, any protocol can come to our solutions. So we can get into our cloud. Okay, then comes the metadata-based indexing. Okay, so you can, because machine learning is the future again, so you can do the metadata indexing of the content. Okay, and then the cloud production tools, which we'll be talking about more in the session. And then the distribution, again, distribution can be in any platform, not only to our platform, it can be to any protocol, which we can take in, we can take out also. And then we have the management and control protocols to connect all this or control all this supply chain remotely from anywhere in the world. As I said, we are connecting all. We are not only like, okay, as you can see on top of the TVU products, we are not only limited to TVU product. We can take any IP feed, be it SRT, be it any protocol, any open protocol, we are accepting it. Okay, so we can connect to TVU Cloud. Okay, there are applications which are like TVU Producer, TVU Remote Commentator. There are many of them which we'll be talking in the future, in the next slides. Okay, so we can do a production tools, we can do anything on the cloud, and again, the metadata will be there, the AI-based metadata, and then the distribution can be again to any platform. It can be TVU platform, it can be any other open protocol platform as well. Generally, people say cloud, 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 and what they say is, okay, putting a machine from office to AWS is a cloud. We don't think that's a cloud, okay? What we think is a microservice should be in the cloud. Okay, as we can see, the core services, which we call the microservices, either it can be input sources, it can be output sources, it can be AI, it can be graphic services, all the audio mixer services, all are the core microservices on the cloud. Okay, based on that, you can build the applications, whichever application you want to build. So you can see that application of TVU have, which are TVU Search, Producer, Channel, Party Line, Commentator, Remote Commentators. So you can build n number of applications depending on the client requirement, because we are working on the core as a microservices. So we can call off any microservices on the cloud and build a solution based on the client, and client can do an experiment. And yeah, we have the edge devices, which are our hardware-based devices, are always there to support them. TVU has moved from product company to a solution company, so that's why we adapted a DevOps process. And you know, DevOps is always best process to go in the market. Like it's not like earlier when the request comes and we take years to manufacture a product and show it to the client. Now client is a partner to us. So we talk to the client, we take the feedback, we make a prototype very fast and take the feedback regularly. By the end of that time, so the result is the product which comes up is not the prototype, it's the final product which has all the feedback of the client in the real time. So we don't have to make any changes when the final product is ready. So a few of the remote production components which we'll be talking about, okay, TVU Producer, which is a cloud-based production tool. TVU Party Line, which is a collaboration mode for real-time interaction layer. TVU Anywhere, it's an app which can work on any iOS or any device, basically, mobile, laptops, anything. TVU RPS is a remote production systems. TVU Anywhere is a PAC solution, backpack cellular aggregation solution, which is getting acquisition from the field. TVU Remote Commentator to do commentary from anywhere in the world without being present in the live event. TVU Replay, it's a best solution which we recently launched because of the client requirement. So do an instant replay, because till now the replay systems are only hardware based. So we made a cloud-based replay system because people don't want to invest money on the hardware. So single app on your iOS device can help you with doing replay of all the fields which are coming to the cloud. We're talking about each and every one of them in details. TVU Producer, what is TVU Producer? TVU Producer is an entire PCR on the cloud. Okay, when we say entire PCR, basically you are getting all the feeds, okay, be it an IP feed, be it a feed from your backpack, mobile phone, any feed we can take in any feed inside, and then you can do the switching, mixing, you can customize your layouts, whatever you want to make it and stuff like that. You can have synchronized switching and synchronized frame accurate output. We have a complete audio mixer. When I say complete audio mixer, again, it's not a hardware audio mixer. It's a complete cloud-based audio mixer where the audio engineer can work on that simultaneously, remotely from anywhere else, not present in the same place where the video engineer is sitting or some graphic engineer is sitting. Advanced graphic options, and also you can play out your clips. SCTI is very important in today's world because of you want to monetize your content, because if you don't monetize your content, the production of content is useless. Instant replay, again, it's very useful for sports industry because you want to replay your goal or wicket or something. So we have an instant replay option. Output to multiple destination. When I say output to multiple, either it can be linear output to SD output, or you want to send it to social media or to your any IP platform or something, you can send it to the producer. TVU Party Line, we call it RTIL. When I call RTIL, real-time interactive layer. So when we started remote production, the biggest challenge was IFB, how we can talk to each other, the crew members, the talent, how they can talk to each other. There are many community tools like Zoom, Meet, WhatsApp call, but that was not up to the mark, what we want. So we developed TVU Party Line. It's a broadcast-grade communication tool, okay, where all the talent, all the staff can come to a single platform, can talk to each other. We can take the video output or video audio output mix minus to the platform which we want to, like a producer or to your transceiver or to the server. So, and again, they will be like talking to each other without any, like they're sitting in front of each other from anywhere in the world using their mobile phone or their laptop. Okay, TVU Anywhere is a mobile app which can work on iOS, Android, your Mac, and also your Windows now. So again, it's a transmission app which can do bonding of your SIM card and the Wi-Fi. You can do up to 2 bonding. The other features which are very unique are you can use your both camera at the same time. Like you are a host and a talent is there, so you just put the camera and mobile in between, use picture by picture or picture in picture. You can use that dual picture and send it to the output, to the producer or whatever. Okay, you have picture in picture, you have remote pan and zoom, because generally, if you're not a videographer or something, you don't know how to put the camera and you're not in the center or something, but we can control it remotely and make use in the center by using this feature. We can support 4K transmission, simultaneously streaming and recording, which is very important. We support video return, like video return when we want to send the PGM from the studio or from the production, you can send the PGM to the talent so that they know that they are where they are right now, they are live or they are not live. Okay, support external camera. You can connect any external HDI, HDMI camera. We also support DJI. We have an official integration with DJI. So you can get the DJI videos like DJI drone or DJI Osmos video directly to a TVU platform, TVU Anywhere. Then comes the TVU RPS. It's a remote production system. Right now it's very popular, used in FIFA also a lot. Okay, it's basically a 2U rack machine or a 1U rack machine, which can take your 6 camera inputs and give you 6 camera output at the cloud side also or on the studio side also, but all are synchronized. Because for remote production, the main feature which is needed is synchronized output. Otherwise, there's no point of doing remote production. So right now in FIFA, we have used this thing, and for sure we'll be using in IPL as well. Okay, so we can get, the box has a capability of having 6 SDI input and 2 return videos. When I say return video, if you want to send something from the studio back to the stadium or wherever arena where the production is going on, you can do that. The good part is the glass-to-glass delay is 500 milliseconds, which is very important for remote production. Delay part. Again, we can make a VLAN tunnel. Again, it's a TVU proprietary one. We can make a VLAN tunnel so you can use your IP-based talkback, IP-based camera controlling unit, or IP-based tele lights. It supports both HEVC and S.264 and VBR and CBR. It can work on both community internet also and point-to-point link as well. So this is a basic, just a simple flow, how you can see that 6 cameras are connected to RPS, and it can aggregate multiple bandwidth. It has an option of putting SIM cards. You can put satellite, you can put Ethernet. So all the up to 12 network can be combined, and you can send it to a cloud if you're doing a cloud production on a TVU producer. And if you want to do it on the studio side, put the decoder, TVU RPS decoder on the studio side, and you can then take the output to your switcher, and you can switch and do the production. Okay, here I can show you, we are showing the VLAN tunnel. So VLAN tunnel will help you to control any IP-based solutions like talkback, tele, or camera controlling units. Every product has a barcode on top of it, so you can scan that barcode. It will take you for more details of the product as well. TVU pack. Okay, so when I say 16 years back, TVU 16, TVU started with backpack with cellular aggregation and acquisition. So we are still popular in backpack. So we can do up to 4K now. 4K, 422, 10-bit HDR transmission can be done for the latest backpack. Most advanced HEVC encoding. Support 5G, both IPv6 and IPv4. It's using a patent technology called IS+, which is our patent for transmission protocol. Simultaneously aggregate up to 12 networks. So you can connect 4G, 5G, external modems, Ethernet, Wi-Fi, whatever. The total 12 networks can be connected. We support video return, IFB, bidirectional IFB, and also using Bluetooth, because people don't want to put in the wires and all this thing. So we also support Bluetooth. Okay, support video return if you want to send a video return from the studio side to the field, so that people can see, or the anchor can, or the talent can see what's going on the final production output. Another good feature which we have is it can work as a router. When I say router, like in most of the production people want internet, not the video transmission. So it can convert to a router where it will aggregate all the SIM cards and give you Ethernet output or Wi-Fi output. So you can use your other operations of broadcasting. The weight is 1 kg. Internal battery lasts for 4.5 hours. Another good point which differentiates us from the market is the entire body is a single piece alumni body. Okay, it's not a pieces joined together. It's a single piece alumina which is cut it from that, and then the body has been made. Okay, which cost us a lot, but then also that's our vision, that to use a single piece alumina. Single button operations, which is okay. It can be controlled remotely also. Now comes the remote commentator. Again, it was born in COVID. As the commentator can't travel, or commentator travels, they get COVID or something, they can't go to the match or stuff like that. So we built a remote commentator using a microservices. Again, a microservices of having audio mixer at the backend, of the producer at the background, everything as a services, video services, getting input and getting output. So it's a simple workflow for live commentary of any event, and also it can be used for voiceover for any recorded files. Okay, scheduling service is very easy, like you know that tomorrow at this time you have a match, so you just put the schedule on that. It will automatically start. You select the whichever input is there, wherever the output has to go. It will automatically start at that time and end at end time. Group creation, when I say group creation, it means that if you want to create multiple languages like Hindi, Punjabi, English, Marathi, whatever, so you can create groups for that, and each group will be communicating with each other, not individual group among themselves, so they can see each other, they can talk to each other and do commentary on that. VFB, when we say VFB, is video feedback. Okay, so video feedback can go from your a production house where the production is happening. So we can have a transceiver where the SDI input is giving the final SDI, which goes to the remote commentator with a millisecond delay. So, and they do a commentary, and the final output we synchronize the audio video so that the output is synchronized. Because when you're doing a remote commentary on the cloud, so there can be a delay, like the match is happening right now, and then it's going to a commentator, and then he's adding an audio. So we do that buffer part, okay? So we keep the video with us, and when the audio comes from the commentator, because we are doing a time stamping, okay? So when the audio comes, so audio is overlapped with the audio or video, and it goes out as the output. So you don't need any specific equipment, only your mobile phone or your laptop using Google Chrome. Push to talk back is basically when the commentator has to talk amongst them. They don't want to give the output, like if they want to talk like funny or something, so anything which they want to talk, which does not go output as a production. So they just have a button to push and talk among themselves with the coordinator and among the commentators, which will not be going as the output in the production. So this is how it looks like. So you can see on the stadium, there's a live match happening. The final production is going to a TVU transceiver, and it can go to a commentator anywhere in the world. Okay, so they are doing the commentary. There's the audio mixer guy who can do all the pairing of commentators, which SDI pair, which audio pair will be having which languages and all this stuff. Okay, and then it goes to the output. Again, output, if you want a linear output, it can go to a TVU server. If you want a cloud output, it can go directly to a IP output. TVU replay. It's basically, right now, it's only iOS based. We don't have Android based. Again, this requirement came from one of the university, very big university in the US. So they're doing a lot of Olympics matches and all this thing. So they said, we don't want to invest on hardware on replay, but we want a replay. So for them, we developed this iOS-based replay app, which can work on your mobile phone, iPhone, and iPads, okay, where you review all the sources which are coming in, IP sources, and we are synchronizing all the sources on the cloud. Okay, and no hardware required, is basically your iPad or an iPhone. Instant replay, people can do instant replay and clipping as well on the iPad, and also it can be used outside the field for clipping and inside the field for the referee. If referee want to see something, he can just tap it and slow motion background with frame by frame and can see what's going on. You don't have to rush. Not in cricket. Cricket we have third umpire, but if you talk about football, we don't have third umpire. Just the referee go outside and see the video and come back. So you don't have to go back and see that. You just open his tab and he can just see, scroll back and see the frame by frame, who did the fall or whatever the thing, he can do it. So that's the product. Again, as I mentioned, TVU is not a product company anymore, it's a solution company. So we also do special projects with our clients. So one of the special projects which I want to share is basically, you know, Japan is very famous for earthquakes. Okay, so we did with TBS, earthquake monitoring project, okay. So it's a very big project. They have like main location, not all the location, 85 locations, they have cameras with the encoders, okay, and cameras are PTZ cameras, which can control. So all the location, they are sending feed continuously 24/7. I just play a video and talk on the video as well. So this is a UI which they have. They have like 7x7 2 monitors where they see all the videos, okay. So they have 85 locations cameras which are coming live 24/7. Okay, they have 32 decoders output where they can take SD output anytime in the station, but they have 85 locations, 85 recording in the cloud also. Okay, there's a VLAN tunnel from where they can control the camera from the TVU. Automatic triggering of live when there is an email from Department of Earthquake, we trigger all the cameras which are in the 100-kilometer range. Okay, right now you'll see right now they're taking a live manually, so they're taking manual live to any of the decoders. They can take live. Okay, so this is the famous square in Japan. So they have all the famous locations where the cameras are already set. Okay, so they can do a clipping, clip out, whatever clip they wanted, they can manually drag and drop and take that video in output. Okay, so there's an alert right now. See, all the red cameras are the live cameras because of the earthquake. This is the earthquake which is happening right now. Okay, the earthquake happened. Immediately the cameras which are 100 kilometers area will get active. All the video will be one minute clips and goes to their MEM system so that they can take the output. So triggering alert came to us, we did an integration with them. So now all the red ones are the live which are within 100 kilometers. All are clipped with 1 minute, 30 seconds before the earthquake, 30 seconds after the earthquake. All are gone to the, and there's an overlay of location and the time. So that's how, similarly, there are thousands of stories which we don't have time to share, but yeah, There are 1,000 stories which we can share, and people are used our solutions, not a product only, but a solution. Any questions? I hope I didn't fall you in sleep. Any questions, guys? Yeah, we are doing a couple of projects. With sports, we are doing a couple of them. Okay, so that will be seen in IPL also. Also for the OTT platforms also, we are doing a couple of projects. Okay, the replay system, I say the people have changed, like people don't want to see the content which you want to show it. People want to show their content. So they want to see all the angles of the camp, all the matches and all this. So we are sending all the feeds to the cloud, to the OTT platform, so they can see which camera they want to see it. So such type of solutions will be coming soon. Any more question, guys? Okay, thank you. Yeah, sure, sir.
Myself, Arjun Vibhute, Director, West Zone Mumbai. I had a question, sir, regarding that TVU replay. How you will retrieve the feeds from different angles from cloud? Can you explain more?
So we are taking all the camera angles to the cloud now. So we are taking all the cameras which are in the field to the cloud. Okay, so now you have the angle, all the cameras on the cloud. So on the replay, you can select which camera you want to select it. I don't have my iPad, which I must have shown you right now also. It's live demo, we can do it right. Even after that, we can do a live demo to you. I will be here only. So we can show you a live demo how all the like 10 feeds, 20 feeds, depending on how many camera setup you have. We're taking all the feeds to our cloud, and then we are putting it to the replay system. It's our cloud, no need of server. Any more question, guys? Okay, you have my details. I will be around here, so if you want to talk, we can talk. Thank you.
Okay, thanks Subodh. Hello everyone, my name is Chirag Barwa. I am working as the sales engineer expert for LiveView, South Asia region. And today I'm going to talk about remote IP and cloud-based TV production. So before we move to the topic, I wanted to give a brief introduction about LiveView. So we are a global organization recently acquired by Carlyle Group, which is one of the most largest global investment firm in the world. We are a 15-year-old company based in Israel, and we also have a headquarter in USA. Talking about the regional offices, we have office in UK, Australia, Spain, and Japan. Specifically about India, we have more than 30 employees based here, and we support more than 50,000 hours of live transmission each month. So just to give you a background about who all our customers are in different market segments. So here you can see all the renowned names like CNN, Sky, BBC in news, FIFA, F1, NBA in sports. For enterprise, we have MTV, Facebook, Toyota, etc. And in education, we have hardware, etc. And moving towards key Indian customers. So here you can see all the major broadcasters are a user of LiveView, like ANI, Times, TV18, Doordarshan, and they rely heavily on LiveView for their daily news coverage. So why are we so popular? We are popular because LiveView is the inventor and patent holder of live video over cellular bonded network technology. LiveView uses its own proprietary called LiveView Reliable Transport, which effectively bonds all the available interfaces, be it from cellular, Wi-Fi, LAN, or satellite, and sends the video packet to the server side, where the video is reassembled and provided as an SDI output for on-prem production or an IP output for cloud production, and also if that specific feeds needs to be distributed further to different locations, then we also support LiveView metrics for distributing that content to different locations. We have more than 30,000 units deployed all over the world, more than 5,000 happy customers. We support 30 million of annual sessions and 1,700 TB of monthly transmissions. Now, getting back to the topic, what is remote production? So remote production is a workflow where the live event is captured and sent via an IP to a central production facility where the show is produced and distributed. So with the remote production, we do not have to send all the production equipments and crew on site to produce the show in an OB truck. Rather, we can just send relevant crew and the relevant production equipment on site, and the production facility can be set up anywhere, either close to the location or different city, or even it can be in a different country. Remote production has been used for a while, but it has really sped up during the COVID time, where strict COVID social distancing regulation meant there was no other way to produce the show. And also, the technological advancement has led to the strong acceptance of remote production. Now that using live view, here we can see an example. So if you want to do a remote production for 4-camera setup, we have LU800 unit, which can connect 4 cameras simultaneously. So you can either have an LU800 unit, or you can have each unit connected to a camera, depending on the live production requirement, whether the camera needs to be placed together or in different parts of the location. So, and using IP, it will send the feed to the central location. Now, if we are producing the show, the event on the cloud, it is called remote cloud production. So the live view receiver, which will receive the feed in the central production facility, can be set up either on an on-prem server or also on the cloud. And this cloud server can take feed from any live view input, be it from smart, from field units, or metrics. And also, it can output